I'm out on my porch or deck in my apartment in Washington, D.C. And I can't go inside because I got two grandkids in there that are raising hell. But outside here's the bustles and everything else. But I've got like a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Uh, and they're fun. I make them laugh easily enough. Ooh, I think my balloon ran away. Yep, balloon ran away with the spoon. I had a big helium balloon, and now it's up. It was tied here. We also have where I live, it's an apartment building downtown Washington, D.C. There's 70 units here, but the neighborhood has something called Porch Fest. So in our driveway and the apartment building, we're going to have, I guess, 4 rock and roll bands starting at 2 o'clock and going on until 6 o'clock. So you want to come in Washington, D.C., find me in Adams Morgan and when you hear 4 rock and roll bands. And that will be here live for people. And so we'll also have a party down in the lobby for people live here and their friends and things like that. So that'll go on pretty late, I would think. It usually does. And so I got to start doing that about 1 o'clock today. So I'm trying to get this done because I got to keep sales coming in. I mean, there's one thing. The only way you stay in business is getting customers. To me, nothing else is important about business except customers. Everybody will tell you have to have the legal stuff. You got to have an accounting. That's nonsense. If there is something that you didn't do legally, it'll take the government 3 or 4 years to find you. And by that time, you'll probably be out of business because that's what happens to most people. So if you're wasting your time doing all that stuff, the only important thing you have to do is find customers. And you have to do that with as little money as possible, or even free. And I think that's easy to do nowadays because you don't need money now. You need some creativity and to use social media. I mean, I used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads. Now it's all free. I got an iPhone or used iPhone for $100. And you go on and create a community. And that's how easy to sell. So you don't need money. You think you do because you talk to marketing experts. And marketing experts like to spend money. And marketing experts get a percentage of the money you spend. So if you're not spending money, they don't want to help you. That's the problem with Google. So Google is everybody there trying to get money from you. So you may not believe this, and it may be a hard concept. It was for me for a long time to believe that there are actually 40% of everything in our country are people trying to show you love. I mean, I couldn't even say that word a couple of years back, but now I feel it, and the more I say it, the more I feel it, the better my heart is, and the better my life seems to be. And even our community, now we have 15,000 people and that are loving each other to help them find government programs to help them succeed in life. See, these programs are to show you, if somebody gives you money to do something and doesn't ask you for it back, what is a better way to love somebody? You know, Google wants to love you if you got money. That's not love. That's a hooker. And so that's what Google is. It's all hookers. They'll love you, boy, but you gotta pay the money. But we have a part of our community, which is our country. Our country is one big community. 40% of everything in our country will give you money and help for the love of it, not for the money of it. They've got money to help people to do that. See, and that's what I'm trying to show. Particularly now in hard times, it really looks like it's going to be tough out there for a while. And so you have to use things that you haven't been using before to get through. I mean, without the tough times, most people have trouble getting through, and that's really 90% of the people. Because 90% of the people did not see their wages go up in the last 45 years. So if your wages only went up 30% in 40 years, that's nothing, less than a point a year. But inflation went up 300%. So inflation goes up 300%, your wages go up 30%. You're screwed. You have to find options to take care of that gap. And how you're going to do that? I think there's two major ways. One is finding programs. These are grant programs that help you in these tough times. And there's a lot of thousands and thousands and thousands of programs. Even we have a program now, which tomorrow is our deadline. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, you could apply for a $1,000 grant to spend on anything the way you think you should spend it, okay? And so you get $1,000, and then we do that every month. Actually, during the month, we give out $40,000 or $70,000 just to members. This is what we do with our profits. We give it back to members because they need the money. You need the money. Once we pay ourselves, then we have to give it back to members, okay? And that's what we do every month. So we have 4 different grants that we give every month to members. So if you're a member, make sure you apply by tomorrow night, the 4th of the month. The 4th of every month at midnight is the deadline to apply for our $1,000 grant, okay? And we give out I think it's $20,000 or $30,000, I forget. So it goes up and down depending on how much money we made the month before. So with my pea brain, and especially at 81-year-old, soon to be 82-year-old pea brain, that's hard to keep all those details together. But please, members, apply to that by midnight tomorrow, and it's findhelp.org. No, I'm sorry, letsgohelp.com. There's a friend of mine with, I'm gonna yell at a friend of mine. I can see him down on the street. Anthony! Yeah, okay, he saw me. Because we're having a party in front of the building in a few hours with 40 rock and roll bands, okay? And he's a neighbor, so he'll be at the party, and there'll be 300 people in the street. It's just fun as hell, yeah. And that's it. But what's more fun is showing people where they could get free money and help to solve a problem. I can't solve all your problems, and I can't even guarantee you'll get money, but it's there. It's there, and the difference between you get it or not is you trying and how much you try. And now it's going to be harder to try because Trump has cut out people to help you find. The money is still there, but the people to help you get it are disappearing. He fired tens and tens of thousands of government officials that help you get the money. So I think that's a secret way of cutting the government, is that people who need the money can't find it. It's hard enough to find it anyway, and now he's making it harder. So you have to get stronger, and that's what it is. When times get tough, you have to get tougher. There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. You're not going to change the fucking world. I'm not. Nobody is. You got to live with what's out there, and there are options, but you don't know them because they're not advertised. Okay, so if you go to one place to do something and it doesn't work, well, they're sort of like you can't do utilities. You can't pay your utilities. Okay, well, if you go, like I will go right now to Find Help. Help.org. See, all the free money comes from, shit, I typed it in wrong, of course. This old fart. All the free money comes from either websites that have .org or .com. I mean .org or .gov. Anybody else .com is people going to get money from you. So if you don't have money, you can't go to Google. You can't go to any website that has .com because their mission is to get money from you. Okay. If you go to websites that have .org and .gov, their mission is to give money to you. Okay, you don't know how to use these because we're not trained and things like that. So there are some organizations, some websites that help you do that. One is findhelp.org. You go there, I just put in my zip code, and I'm gonna put utilities. Okay, put in utilities, and it wants to verify I'm a human. Okay, 117 organizations that give money to people to help pay their utilities. You hear that? 117 organizations that give money and help for people to pay their utilities, okay? And you thought there was one program. See, that's a problem. You go to one program and they say, oh, we have too much, we don't have money anymore, or all our money is gone, or they have a reason why they can't help you. You don't go home. You don't go home. That's just a signal of what the world is and how you have to deal with it. There are ways. So now when that one for utilities says no, I found 117 more programs that just give out money. See, if you go to Google and do that, you'll get 200 million. Okay, let's go to Google and see what they say. Okay, Google, and put utility grants. Utility grants. Okay, and then over here I put tools. Okay, 278 million. Okay, so in Google, I got 278 million programs, websites that help with utility. 278 million. Now, you're going to die before you get into that. So at least here, you have 117, and every one of those gives you money. Every one of them. Okay, there may be something that was screwed up or whatever, but and you call. That's the other thing, that we're not training people how to use the new system. And you don't use the new system by searching the internet. You have to get on the phone. You have to find people in your community, you know, that help problems like yours. See, every community has nonprofit offices that help people with special problems, maybe in rent and mortgage, or utilities, or home repair. All these things have special organizations that help you find the program, because they're just giving you information. But actually, even if they have money, they also know other programs that have money too. So you don't have to rely on one program. It's there for you to do anything and to help you. You have debt, okay? Please, please, if you're in debt, do nothing but this right now. You know, you're a member or not a member, you go to hud.gov/counseling. HUD, as in HUD.gov/counseling, okay? You have to go there and make an appointment. They're all over the country. In your county, there'll be a half a dozen nonprofit organizations that'll help you with your debt and your bills and your credit problems, all for free. Okay, you don't know that. And what you'll do is you go to Google and you'll put in debt relief or something, and you'll get a couple 100 million people that all want money from you. And if they say they're free, that means they're getting money that you could give to pay off your debt because they're getting it from the other side. So they're making money off of you. So you want to take all that money and pay off your debt, not pay somebody who's going to show you how to get something for free, you know, or giving you the same thing you can get for free. Okay. Now there's two ways to learn about this more. One is us through LescoHelp.com, Lesko, LESKOHELP.com, and you could join for $20, and we give you unlimited help to apply to every program you're eligible. Unlimited, like forever. Actually, $20 is for the month. So if you stay for another month, then it's another $20. But we have, like, every day, besides me being online to answer questions, we have people, members, that help other members solve these problems, okay? So members are live on Zoom calls, so you could plug in, ask them a question about how they got this money. Not me. Look, I dressed like a goddamn clown. How could you trust me? That's crazy, you know? No, get it from people like you who went out and found out this stuff and applied for it and received the money. So that's what you want to know. And that's what we have. I mean, like I say, 3, 4, 5 hours every day of people that just do that. And then we also have places to go for all your problem, any major problem you have. In other words, maybe you want to start a business, okay? You can ask questions personally to people. We have special Zoom calls on that. And we have what we call they're not workshops, but it's a course, a mini course, take you step by step, what programs to call first, what to say, how to do it, then what to do next. It's all listed. And that's called, on the section called Unlock My Goals. So you have something you really want to do in life, you go to the section called Unlock My Goals, and what that does is say, hey, do you want to get out of debt? Then it shows you all the procedures to get out of debt. You want to start a business? It shows you all the procedures to start a business. And if you have any questions, there's plenty of help to answer those questions 24/7. Sometimes you'll have to wait for an answer. Sometimes I'll be right there to answer. It depends, okay? And if you don't answer, you keep asking and keep asking. So you want to buy a house, okay? How do you get free money and help to buy a house? There's people in the government and nonprofit organizations that are there to give you that money. They want to make love to you by showing you that this country has things to offer you that you can't find in any other country. It's showing the love of this country has for you. I mean, nowadays, everybody thinks everybody hates each other. That's not true. 40% of everything in our country is giving love to other people without asking for any money back. Can you imagine that? 40% of this country is giving you free money and free help without asking you for any money back. Now, 60% wants money back, and that's Google. So everybody who wants money back is in Google. So that's why you have to stay away from Google if you don't have money. And you go to the .gov or .org and find the people who give you money for free. And that's important. Now, I'm wondering if my audio is bad. Hello, is it your birthday? No, it's the 11th, Erin. Good morning. Fun at your party and enjoy all of it. Yes, Vanessa, rock and roll. How about on Facebook? These things are not very good in the sun, so I hope you're able to see me. Where is it? Okay, got it. Maybe I can see in this. Not there. Let me see if I can see this on my laptop, because seeing things on the screen in a laptop is really difficult. Okay. Let's see. Government grants, state and federal levels, and subsidies. Yes. Okay. If you don't have $20 to join us, download this. You get things by working for them. That's true. But then there's other things that are given to you because you're in trouble, okay? And you need help. That's what we do, help, okay? If your neighbor, is house on fire and they don't have money to help you, to give to you, to help you with their fire, what do? Sit there and watch their house on fire? No. We're human. We help each other. Anonymous, government grants, state and local. So here's where you find out about the government grants in your state that help each other. Okay, you go to, I put this all together for free. I'm not selling it. You don't have to even give me an email address or anything. You could get this report for free. Low battery. Oh, okay. You get this report for free, and it's called, the website is tiny, TINY, URL, .com/Lesko, LESKO dash, no, Lesko 500, LESKO 500. That's tiny, TINY, URL.com, tiny URL.com/Lesko 500. Okay, and so we want to make sure that you get that report if you can't afford $20. Okay, that's what this is. Tiny URL. Hi, Charity. To everyone is here with the childish comments and negatively. Yeah, we gotta live with that. Do you know where Google runs the platform where you can get money? It's absolute lie. No, actually, Google does give grants. If you're a nonprofit organization, they give you $10,000 a year, a month. You can get $10,000 from Google to give grants. But it's hard to use Google as a search engine to find grants from nonprofit organizations. Actually, it's better to use AI instead of that, instead of Google. But Google itself does grants. And you want to go to findhelp.org if you want to find grants in your city, or download my free report, which is tinyurl.com/let's-go-500. Okay, I can't tell. I'm trying to shade my camera so I could see it. In the sun, this is terrible. Started 20 minutes ago. But people have questions. And if you remember to go to Unlock My Goals section on the left-hand side. Remember to apply to all our grants. We have a grant that ends tomorrow. No, not bit.ly. That's what's a little funky. I was using bit.ly. Now I'm using tinyurl.com. tinyurl.com/let's-go-500. But that report is also in the members section. You could see Let's Go grants or Let's Go reports. I have that there, the state by state for what's available in your state. Okay, and also my report for my cheat sheet for answering questions. You know, I'm worried my battery on my phone that I'm looking at on YouTube may be running down. But I want to answer your questions. That's what we're here for. And Let's Go Help is always there. We have people, 24/7 answering, maybe not immediately, but they will be there and answer your questions. So leave a question in the question corner. That's the way you get these things answered. I say anybody else, members have, what's that website for? Website is for 500 mini grants for every state. So you could take that and send it to other people who want to know about grants in your state. Remember, people, yes, that's it, Cindy. And it's also in Let's Go Help member section. You could download it there. But people who are not a member, there's a lot of people who are in financial trouble. They don't have $20 to pay me. I thought that would cover everybody, but it doesn't. Too many people are in trouble out there, financial trouble. And we're trying to help them too. And that's what it's all about. And I think being alive means helping other people. And if you're not doing that, well, you have to help yourself first. So you have to take care of yourself first. Then you can help other people. And that's what we do. I show you how to get government programs that not only help you, but get you into a situation where you can help other people and even make money doing it. So that's, I think, is the ultimate in life. And that's why I'm so selfish, is that I'm able to do that. I'm able to use the talent I have to help other people in their life and make a living doing it. Man, there's nothing better than that. But it takes a while. I mean, you can't, we want to have overnight success. There's no such thing. Unless you get lucky as hell, but you can't count on luck. Okay? Thank you, man, for your constant resilience, help, and knowledge, and time, plus energy to give to freely others. God. Well, thank you, Anonymous. Shandell, is that 18,000 there specifically? 18,000 is what the average person receives in government grants every year. This year it's 18,000, next year it'll be 19,000. Okay, so that's a combination of all the programs. So that's why to start finding where they are, where you live, is download that Let's Go 500. Or if you're a member of letsgohelp.com, you get all that there. So that's what it is. It's not one place to apply for, $18,000. I mean, it's all over the lot. But again, another place is findhelp.org to do that. Or if you want free help starting a business, you can get free counseling on helping you to find how to start a business, find everything. You can do that by using AI and find 50 to 100 where you live. Or one of the best ones to start with is America's, AMERICAS, and then SBDC, and then org. So America's, AMERICAS, then SBDC.org. Put in your zip code, and you'll see organizations in your county that will help you for free figure out how to get what you need to start your own business, okay? Gotcha. Thanks, dude. So it's downloaded. Yeah, it's downloaded. It's free. Hi, Percy. Mr. Liska, is there any way you would be interested in doing a one-on-one help with me? Unfortunately, I'm not very good at understanding where I read them. Well, we have a lot of that kind of help if you're a member, okay? And that's the $20 a month because we have Zoom calls that you can ask questions and people are right there to answer them. And it's a one-on-one help like that. I don't do that. You want somebody like you to do that, okay? One of the best outfits. Oh, yeah, this is something new. Something borrowed, something blue. So if anybody's going to be in Washington, D.C., go to Columbia Road, in Adams Morgan. We'll be rocking and rolling and having a good time. Okay. Let's see. What do you have? Participant. People are busy today, aren't they, Aaron? Vanessa, good morning. Fun at the party. I will. People who don't have $20 a month to spend on this. Yes, that's what I do, Stephen. So that people don't have the $20. I want to get them indoctrinated about where to start looking. You don't go to Google. You go to that free report that shows you, that Cindy wrote up there, tinyurl.com/LesGo500, and every state is there. So you click on your state, then you click on all the subject areas inside. One is getting rid of your debt and credit card problem. Another one is buying a house or fixing up a house. Another one is getting a job. Another one is starting a business. Another one is health care, and then legal help. Everything that you need to thrive in this country, you can get help for free. But they don't advertise, so that's why you never find them. So you can't find them yourself. So that's why we're here, really help you find them. Okay, let's send it. What free resources do you recommend for tax liens? If you're looking to take advantage of tax liens, you got to find out where they are. And what to do is you call your county office that helps with people paying their taxes on their mortgages or on their property taxes. So that's all public information. And the government officials will do it, but you have to find the right one. It may take you half a dozen phone calls. Get on the phone and start asking, where do I find out about this stuff, okay? It's all public information. You don't have to go on the internet, pay somebody thousands of dollars for this. You can do it yourself and use the phone. Remember, you're actually getting this service for free because he donates the funds right back to you. Yes, I do. Not all of it, we pay ourselves first. So we're greedy son of a bitches too. Okay, so that's why we do that. Okay, guys, I gotta go in and entertain those grandkids. I'm sort of like, the clown at a rodeo, when the cowboy falls off the bucking bronco or the horse or the bull or whatever, the clown comes out and distracts the animal so the cowboy can get away safely. That's what I am. When my wife with these two wild kids get too upset or something, I'm the clown that comes in and distracts them. And I like doing it. So that's my job. Okay. Rich stuff thing. Okay. Okay, guys. See you soon. Thank you again for being there and helping me love you, because that's what it's all about. Okay. And America, 40% is there to love you. Okay. So get that love. It's there. I gotta turn off YouTube. I gotta get in the dark so I can see it on my phone. I can't see it on the phone. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side.